So I got some new gems. What do they do exactly? Invigorate. Gain CP by attacking enemies on the field. Okay, sure. And I got a green one too, didn't I? Sagittarius. Evade 10%. Movement 6. Movement 6? Ooh. Let's give that to Randy, actually. Because Randy's the slowest of us all. Yeah, Prankster too. Okay. Chance to cook a peculiar dish. Yeah, we'll give that to Randy. Perfect. Okay, let's get going. Time to head to the mansion. There it is. There's only a couple characters that can be involved in this auction, so I'm very curious to see who's already here, who's going to show up, and more importantly, what's going to happen. So that's Speaker Hartman's mansion. Now that I can see the place, I'd say it looks more like a full-blown castle. His family has been prominent in the Crossbell social sphere for a long time now. It's said that his mansion was built as the Governor General's residence during the Imperial reign nearly 100 years ago. Even so, this place is just way too big. It ain't like this guy's from one of the Empire's 4 great houses or anything. But if this auction is being held at such a place like this, then it must be an even larger scale event than we anticipated. That's for sure. Wait, is that? Oh, it's Ravash. Security detail is going to be the same as usual, though we're expecting those Heavyweight pests to try and interfere this year. Listen up, if someone doesn't have an invitation that aren't allowed in, they aren't allowed in, and that's final. Yokai. Where will you be, boss? I'll be watching over things inside. One of our enemies is a real slippery bastard. Can never be too careful with them. He's talking about Yin. While I'm here, were all the auction items brought in already? Got them all this morning, boss. That doll or whatever was the last one. Doll. Okay. Interesting. Things are setting up quite peculiar. Doll could be referenced to Ren, and you know, the dolls that she makes or her uncle makes. And then Garcia thinks that Yin might make an appearance too. So that's our big ticket item, huh? I wonder how much mirror that'll go for. Whatever. There's only a few hours until the doors open. Don't lose focus, boys. Hi, Kaicho. Right, and Ren's the one that sent us the letters too, so that means she was invited. Imagine the 4 letters were initially meant for her, Bleu and Walter, and fuck, what was her name? The blue hair lady that was Shara's mentor. I forgot her name now. It's been a while. It was just for the Ouroboros members. Damn, I was hoping we wouldn't run into them. It's gonna be the one watching over things inside the mansion. Just great. A former Jaeger would definitely make things more difficult. If I remember correctly, the party doesn't start until 7 PM tonight. But despite that, security's already in full swing. Yeah, they're clearly not taking this lightly. This is going to be a tough job. Even with the invitation, getting inside the mansion is going to take some extra effort. Yeah, for real. Those guys probably know our faces pretty well, given how much trouble we caused them. They will need to devise a plan in order to deceive them. We all must disguise ourselves as Mishi mascots. Let's back off for now. If we get caught, our entire operation will be over before you can even start. Right. No. It's a brain migraine, huh? What was that? Am I hearing things, or? Is something wrong? It's nothing. Sorry guys, I think my ears were just playing tricks on me. Whatever you say, buddy. Let's get moving already. Sorry, there was an AI talking to me just now. Must be the 6G network. 6G. Alright, we're out of here.
一通り回ってみた
Now
け
that
ど
we've scouted the Michelin, we know one thing for
やっ
sure.
ぱりオー
We're
クショ
gonna
ン
have to
会場
come
に
up
入
with
る
some
手
method to
立て
enter
を
the
考える
auction
必要がありそう
incognito.
確かに
True, the mafia goons guarding the place will sound the alarm as soon as they see us.
そもそもその招待
something
カ
else
ー
has
ド
been
はそのまま
bothering me.
使えるんでしょうか
Are the invitations really all we need?
身元を照合
They
され
might
る可
have
能
they might
性
have
が
a system in
高そう
place
な
to
気
check
も
our
しま
identities
す
as
が
well.
確かにそうね
I agree, it's risky.
そのあたりレンちゃんから話を聞ければよかっ
I
たんだ
wish
け
we
ど
would have thought of this sooner. Maybe we could have asked Ren about it.
ま
Well,
招待カ
I
ードを
think she already
譲って
did
くれ
enough
た
for
だけ
us
でも
by simply getting us
あり
these
がたいと思って
invitations.
るいずれにしても
For now, I just want
ど
to
こ
find
か
a
落ち
quiet
着ける
place
場
to
所
clear
が
our
欲し
heads.
いレストランは
Let's see, there would be too many people at a
な
restaurant,
ら上のホテル
so
に
should we
空
check
室
out the
はない
hotel
ん
has
でし
any
ょうか
vacancies?
うん
I
この
doubt
時
there'd
期
be
だか
any.
らさすが
Everywhere
に
here
満
is
室だ
usually
と思
booked
うけど
full during the festival.
まひょっとしたらキャンセル空きがあるかも
Well,
しれな
maybe
い
we'll get lucky and there'll be a last minute cancellation we can scoop
フ
up.
ロントで聞くだけ聞いてみようぜ
Might as well ask the front desk.
そうだな
Right,
行ってみよう
let's do that. Okay. But I want to ask the hotel people instead.
いらっしゃいませ。
Good
ホテルデ
day.
ルフィニアへようこそ
Welcome to Hotel Delfino Plaza.
ひょっとして
How may I
この
help
ホテル
you?
のご利用
Are you
でしょ
here
う
to
か
check in?
そうなんですけ
Actually, we
ど
were wondering, do you have any rooms available?
大変申し訳ありません。
I'm terribly
実は
sorry.
先ほど
The truth is, we did have one cancellation earlier today, but someone booked it almost immediately.
そうですか
Wow, I was afraid of
惜
asking
しか
that.
ったです
I just missed it.
仕方ねえからレストランあたりに行こうぜ
That's the way it goes. Guess might as well try the restaurant. So it'll be a bit noisy, but we can still try to mull things over
そうだ
there.
な
I guess so.
お困りみたいだね
Quite the dilemma, isn't it? What? Wait. Wazzy? What's he doing here?
和ジ君
I swear, if Wald's a secret noble or a secret invitation here too, that'd be hilarious.
これは和ジ様。
Oh, Mr. Hemisphere.
なんだか部屋が取れなくて
Oh, seems you guys are having a bit of trouble getting a room.
ゆっくり話ができる場所が
All
欲しい
you're really looking for is a quiet place to have yourselves a little chat, no?
ああそうなん
Wait,
だけど
he's the hottie that was in that room? I should have clued in, honestly, yeah. Because they said, are you sure he's a boy, right? Because, yeah. But Wazzy, what are you...
だったら話は早い
Nah, allow me to make things easier then.
僕の部屋を
Would you like to use my
提供したい
room?
え
Wait, what?
おいおい
How the hell did you get a room
いきなり
here? I got my ways. Follow me. Wazzy Hemisphere? Okay, I was not expecting Wazzy to be here. This game is just putting out all the stops. What should we do?
あからさまに怪しげな
For
格
some
好を
reason,
して
seeing him
ました
dressed like
け
that
ど
makes me
つう
suspicious.
かどうして不良グループのリーダーがこん
Yeah,
な
I
場所
think the
にい
real
るんだ
suspicious thing is a freaking gang leader is hanging out in Michelin.
まあ
Well, at least he's
知
someone
ら
we
ないが
know.
とにかく行ってみよ
For now, let's follow him to his room. Okay. Is this? Oh, nice. That's so cool. We saw him enter the room. Ah, I locked eyes with him. My heart can hardly take it. Do try to calm down. When will this girl learn? You can't act like that in front of guests. Yeah, true. Professional.
うしかし君たちも
Truth
な
be
かな
told,
か
I
優
didn't
雅じゃ
expect
な
the
いか
S3 to have such refined
記
taste.
念祭の最終日
Spending
に
the
休み
final
を
day
も
of
ら
the
って
festival taking on all the fine amusements Michelin has to offer. Bravo.
あ
Um,
まあ
yeah, we decided it was a good day for it.
それよりワジ
More importantly,
君のその格好
what's with that
は
outfit?
いいか
Yeah,
すだろ
pretty stylish, isn't it?
僕の副業の
Let's just say it's my uniform I wear for my side job.
副業
You have a side job?
それってどういう
What kind of job is that?
上流階級と
In
い
the
う
cold,
冷たい
cold world of high
世界
society, many beautiful, lonely ladies search for the spark of love they lost.
そんな彼女たちに
My job is to simply ignite that and give them the time they desperately dream about. What? He's a professional, host? Nightlifer? Scammer? Con artist, I guess?
そ
Wait, you don't
それっても
mean
しかしていわゆる
you work as a host,
Host
Wazzy?
programs.
Yeah. I didn't know they had host clubs though here. I mean, there's hostesses, but host clubs?
おいおいなん
What?
て羨ましい
I work my ass off for the CPD while you get to have a good time chilling with the I mean, you're too young to be hosting. This is like the smash next question. I mean, delete this now.
別に
Well, I hope you know I'm not doing it for the money.
いつもしつこく
I
誘
have women
われるか
request in my
ら
company day in,
仕
day
方
out.
なく付き合ってあ
It'd be
げ
rude to
る
deny them that much.
まあ
I suppose we'd call it charity work.
なんて言い草だ
You're unbelievable.
そういうすげないところ
Oh,
に
he's frank, I'll give him that.
言っちまうマダ
Given
ムが
his
多い
customers must be into that.
ああ正直関心はでき
I
ないわ
can't say I
ね
see the appeal myself.
それでは和地さんは
So, did you come for this host job of yours, Wazi? Yeah, how did you come here?
ああ
Well, yes, I'm here to escort a lovely lady tonight.
とあるご婦人
We're to attend some
にお話して
funny little party. I'm sure it'll prove quite the adventure.
え
Party?
それって
Could you mean? That explains it.
なるほどって
Explains what? What are you talking about, Wazi? Yo, Lloyd. You guys are the worst at holding a secret.
シュバルツオークシ
The
ョン
Schwarz auction.
大方
Came to check it
その
out,
名前を
didn't you?
知ってし
Ah,
バレバレの
were we really that obvious? Yes, about everything.
ということは
So that must mean this party you're attending is...
ああ
Yep,
その
the
オー
very
クション
same.
去年も別のマダムの
This will be my second year attending, just with a different lady this time.
そうだったのか
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
こんな身近に知っている人がいたとは思い
Oh, the
ま
real
せんで
surprise
し
is
た
that we've
ね
known someone who's been to this auction the entire time.
でも君たち
But humor me for a second, are you guys planning to expose the auction to the public?
さすがに無茶だと思うけ
That
ど
won't amount to much, you know?
いや
I know.
悔しいけど
Even from the beginning, we never intended to do that. We just have to see something there. This auction, a luxurious underground party, essentially represents the corruption of Crossbill itself. And if we're ever going to overcome this barrier, we have to see for ourselves how high it really is.
ロイド
Is
な
that
るほ
so?
どねその意気込みは買うけど
Well, I don't doubt your enthusiasm for a second,
招待
but you
カ
can't
ードがない
attend the
と
auction
入れ
that
ない
easily. With no invitation, you'll be kicked to the curb.
毎年違ったバラ
Each year
の
they
デザイン
change the
で
rose
投
motif
資ナンバー
slightly,
も入ってるから
so forging won't get you very far.
どうしようもないと思うけ
You
ど
might
ね
be out of luck, everyone.
それなんだけど
Well, actually, we already have an invitation.
へえ
Oh, interesting.
どうやって手に入れたかを聞くの
I
は
assume it's pointless to ask how you got your hands on one.
あ
Let's just say it was a unique situation.
この招待カードだけど
But we have this invitation, sure, but won't they try to check our identities as well?
会員限定で登録されている人しか入ることはできないとか
If the event is meant to be for members only, I imagine they only let pre-registered people in.
いや
Oh,
それは
there's
ないと思う
nothing like that.
裏の社交
Due
界
to
的
the
な
underground
側面
nature of the
がある
whole
から
thing, they're always
新規
open
の
to potential
客を歓迎し
clients.
商品を扱っている
Since
以上
smuggled goods are a big
あえて
aspect of
身
the
元を
auction,
特定されたくな
many
い
of the
有
rich,
力者
famous, or
多いみたい
powerful
で
people
す
who
ね
attend prefer to mask their identities.
だったらなんとかなるかもしれ
Sounds
ない
like they might work out for us then.
あそういや
Oh, but
一枚の招
how
待
many
カード
people can
で
get in
何
with
人
one
まで入れる
invite?
特に決まりはない
I don't
みたい
believe
だ
there's a rule set in stone, but most people go in pairs.
4人連れで入るのは
I'd recommend that 4 is a
お
crowd,
すす
you
めは
know?
できないよ
They'll stand out quite a bit.
なるほど
So only 2 of us can go.
確かにそれは言えてるかもしれないわね
Unfortunately
そ
so.
れと
And since it is high class, you really should wear something more
フォーマルな
formal.
格好をしまあ
Though, of course, you don't want to dress as well as me,
悪目立ち
or
す
you'll
る
be
って
the
の
center
も
of
あり
attention.
さすがにそれは
Yeah,
遠慮し
I
とくよ
think we'd rather avoid that.
なあエリ
Hey
パーティー
Ellie,
向けの服装
do
だ
you
けど
think... Do you know
ど
where
こ
we
か
can
で
get some new
調
clothes
達
for
で
the
きる場
auction?
所はない
それなら下の
The
ブティッ
boutique
クがちょう
downstairs
ど
should
い
be
いと
perfect for
思う
what we need.
前に来た時に
Yo,
使ったことがあ
please
る
let me
し
dress up,
私が
Lloyd.
立て替えておくから
I've been there before, so there's no need to worry. I can pay too.
いやそれは
What? Are you sure?
そのくらいさせてちょう
Of
だい
course, leave it to me, yo. Business expense. Business expense.
それより問題は
But before that, we need to
潜
decide
入するメンバー
which of
で
us
しょ
will be the ones infiltrating the auction.
なあ
Right,
そう
I
だ
haven't worked that out just yet.
くじ引きかじゃんけん
Rock,
で
paper,
決めるって
scissors
のも
probably
ありだし
isn't the
な
best way to go about deciding.
おいおい何言っ
Hey,
てんだ
what's the holdup?
少なくともお
All I
前
gotta
は
do is
確
pick
定
one
だ
of
ろう
us to
が
go with you.
え
Huh?
今回の件一
You're
番
the
こ
one
だわっ
most
ていたの
invested
は
into
ロ
the
イドさん
Schwarz
です
auction,
し
Lloyd.
私たちのリー
And
ダーで
given
す
that
か
you're
ら
our leader, it's only natural that you go.
でも
Guys, are you sure about this?
もうここは素直に引き受けてお
The
きなさい
decision would be a lot simpler if you just accepted your responsibilities
見
already.
てみたいんでしょ
You said you wanted to see the corruption of Crossbell firsthand, didn't you?
分かった
You're right. Alright, I'll lead the charge into it. Then all that's left to do is to pick your
一
date.
人で参加する
You'll
っていう
stand
の
out like a
は
sore thumb if you went solo.
そうだな
That's a good point.
私かティオちゃんか
You can pick
ランデ
me,
ィ
Tio, or Randy.
マフィアがいることを踏まえ
When
て
you're
選
making
ん
your
だ
decision,
方
be
が
sure
い
to
いか
keep
も
in
し
mind
れ
that
な
you'll
い
be
ね
surrounded by the mafia once you get in.
残る2人は
Well, you are
会
inside.
場
The
の
remaining
外
two
で
can
い
be
ざ
on
という
standby
時
outside the
にそん
venue.
な役割分担でしょう
I
か
think that'll be a good division of our forces.
まどんな分担にするにしても
No matter how we
まずは
divvy up the roles, might as well head on over to the boutique now.
ドレスアップ
I
す
think
る
I'll head
時ま
with
でに
Tio.
誰を連れて行くか
because
決めとけよ
We were with Ellie for the for chapter 2, right? For the troop investigation, right? During the whole show, when the show was going on, it was me and Ellie, and we were with Randy for the the race, the downtown race. So this time let's pair up with Tio, if the game allows me to choose.
なあ
Right.
そうさせてもら
Let's
お
do
う
it.
かな
Also, let's bring a 14-year-old minor into a highly illegal and confidential high society bidding auction. That just sounds like a fun time. Wait a second.
どうして輪島で一
Wazzy,
緒に
is
つ
there
いて
some
くるん
reason
だ
why you're following us? Well, since the
せっかくだから
opportunity has arisen,
コーディネートの指南で
I
鍛え
figured
よ
I'll
う
offer a
と
lesson in style.
マフィアのチェックを
I'll
ご
throw
ま
in a
か
way
す
to
コツ
trick
を
the
教えてあ
mafia
げ
running
る
the security checkpoint while I'm at it. Well, I guess we don't have any reason to refuse.
なんかあからさまに興味
It's clear he's doing
が
this for his own amusement rather than a genuine desire to help. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to see Lloyd in a suit? He's gonna look so good.
ま、聞くだけ聞いてみようぜ。
Ah, hell, let's hear the guy
そ
out.
れじゃあ下にあるブティ
If
ッ
we're
ク
all
に
ready,
行
let's
きましょ
head downstairs to the boutique. But pardon me, sir. Do you need something? Oh dear, he really is as handsome as the others were saying. You're quite the funny one, aren't you? Wait, Wazzy's with me now. I need to talk to everybody. I need to see the different interactions. Be like, hey, you're that really hot kid. Yes, sir. Mr. Hemisphere, are you heading out? If so, we'd be more than happy to prepare your room for your return. I might be out for a bit, so I'd greatly appreciate that, Hager. Understood, sir. Can I talk to, Toma? Please feel free to inform us of any complaints you might have. Our establishment always strives to improve. I guess I'll make my way to Michelin Wonderland now. Can't get over my nerves. I planned out the entire proposal, but will I actually be able to follow through? I know it took you a lot of pain and effort to find my ring, but that is my courage. I won't give up now. Well, that being said, I'm still going to keep running through the proposal in my head for practice. Dude, you're going to ace it, okay? Just believe in yourself. Toma seems to be planning something at Michelin Wonderland for me. Yeah, I wonder what. Why is there no one else staying in these vacant rooms? I could have rented any of these rooms myself then. The boutique's down there, so let's go up here first. Oh, she's gone. Tonight, I'm finally taking my wife to Speaker Hartman's annual party. Quite the wild event. Okay. Riding the Ferris wheel with my husband was the highlight of my day. It's not often we get to take it easy like this. Being able to enjoy myself without forcing him on the more intense park rides was quite the treat. Occasionally, a really sweaty middle-aged man comes to eat lunch here. From the looks of him, I have him pinned as a part worker, but wait, don't tell me he's Mishi. Forget I said anything. Yeah, I bet. What a magnificent taste, how positively divine. I tried everything from cheap meals to delectable 3-star restaurants, and now this dish has graced my palate. Bravo, I say. Sir, that's actually leftovers. To be honest, I'm thinking... Oh, this is the guy that bought all the expensive stuff for his wife. Bought this gorgeous dress at the boutique. But then when I went to the jewelry store, they turned me away. Reservations only. Pfft. What a stupid rule. Nothing to eat but my anger away. The sun is setting, will belong to all the tourists. Give them a little light to prepare for the late night crowd. Does this turn into like a bar at night or something? Can I talk to Mishi with... Oh no, Mishi's gone. Come on, Dad, let's go inside already. Damn, what's the hold up? Let's go inside. I hear you. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right there. Can't go up these stairs. I know it's still early, but I'd rather get back to the hotel before the nighttime crowd comes in. Wait, were you wanting to visit the theme park, Lloyd? Maybe we could get our hands on a Mishi costume and sneak you inside the auction using that. I'm sure that'd be entertaining to watch. There's no way that'd work, and you know it. Besides, that'd just be plain awkward. Anyways, let's check out the boutique and see if we can get some new clothes. Oh god, I love it. Alright, let's go to the boutique. Boutique time. Once we get dressed, there's no going back. I have to choose who's going to accompany me to the auction too. Are you ready? Let's do it. Get dressed. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Tio. I don't think our budget covers a place like this.
まあいわゆる
Well, that's what you get for when you deal in fancy brands like these.
フォーマルな服から
Classy suits, the finest casual clothes, they basically got stuff for every occasion here. And with prices to match,
値段のことは気にし
we
な
don't
い
need to
で
worry about
それ
prices.
でロイド
Lloyd, have you decided what you want to bring? Who you want to bring with you?
あ
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm bringing Tio, man. Not even a question.
あティオ
Would you be okay with tagging along, Tio?
いいんですか
Are you sure?
私は子供
As I said
では
before, I'm not a
ありません
child. However, I would probably still stand out among the other attendees.
あ
Yeah,
若
I
くて
agree.
も逆に
But on the other hand, I doubt anyone would peg us for police officers if you were here with me. Hello, sir. Are you here with your daughter? Yes. I'm here to attend this highly illegal auction with my 14-year-old Musume. Clever. I saw a girl around the same age as Tio last year, so that very well may be the best way in. I can see it now. A pair of noble siblings, naive in the ways of this corrupt world, who hail from a small, insignificant country. Okay, Wazi, you're creating our backstory? Does that suit your fancy? Yeah, that could work. Lloyd and I are siblings. You two may look completely different, but I think you can still pull it off. Oh, sounds like a plan. Now, time to get you two dolled up. Oh shit, okay, Lloyd. I look like a... This looks like a Halloween costume. Yo, Tio looks good though. That's nice. Yeah, I'm glad I picked Tio. That's stylish. She lost the robotic cat ears though. Oh, you both look wonderful. Lloyd looks dashing in the suit, but you look adorable, Tio. It's not every day you get to see Tio in anything other than her usual outfit. It's nice seeing her all dressed up for a change. Do you really think so? Of course, Tio, you look great. Though I'm not sure if these outfits are good for the sibling story we had lined up. No big deal. How about we change it to a butler escorting his young mistress to a lovely party? Oh, that can work too. Oh, perfect. I think I would rather stay siblings. I doubt I could convincingly play the part of nobility. Are you sure? I get the feeling she has her reasons for preferring that one. Oh, and while we're at it, take these too, Lloyd. Fashionable glasses. Glasses? When girls get all dressed up, it's as if they become a whole different person. However, formal attire doesn't do much to change your look, Lloyd. While you're at the auction, it'd be better to wear something that will add to the disguise. That's a good idea. Thanks, Wazi. Yo, Wazi actually going out of his way for us. I appreciate it. The Clark Kent looking ass. I am Lloyd. Puts on the glasses. You'll never know who I am. I didn't even change my hairstyle either. Interesting. Wow, I'm shocked at how different they make you look. No, they don't. Yeah, they suit you surprisingly well. Well, it looks like they're a hit, Lloyd. Maybe you should get yourself a pair after this is over. I don't think so. My vision's just fine. Alright, with this, our preparations are complete. I also wouldn't be surprised if the glasses costed more than the suit. Now all that's left is to wait until the auction starts. And so we waited until the auction starts. I hope that guy is having a good proposal. He said he would do it during the fireworks. How beautiful. It's certainly a magnificent sight. Wow, there's even a fireworks show. They're pulling out all the stops. Is this part of the anniversary festival celebrations? Nah, they do these pretty much daily. Seems like the evening events at the theme park are just getting started. There's a nighttime parade and the Ferris wheel is all lit up. There's a Ferris wheel? Oh my god. Nah, I wish we could have gone here. It's the perfect backdrop for capturing a lady's heart. Well then, I think I'll be going on ahead to the event. Oh yeah, you said you were meeting up with the madame, right? I swear if that madame is Kirika, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, it'd be actually pretty cool if it was. Something like that. May the goddess watch over you this lovely night. And if your plan actually pans out, try to come find me at the auction. I'll be waiting. So we got Letcher, Kirika, and Wazi. Man, Why does he get off looking down his nose at us?
不良集団のヘッドにし
The
て
leader of a small-time gang working as a host at a high-class party.
いろいろと怪しい人ですよ
There was a
ね
lot to be suspicious about.
でも正直
Well,
オークショ
in
ンの
any
情
event,
報を教えてく
the
れた
info
の
he
が
gave us
助か
about
っ
the
た
auction was extremely helpful.
借りを作ってし
I
ま
think
っ
we
た
owe him one.
なあ
Yeah, I think so too.
俺たちもそろそろオークション
It's
会場に
almost time
向
for
か
us to make our way towards the auction
う
venue.
なんとか入り口の
For
チェック
now,
を
our
抜け
objective
て
is to slip past the security checkpoint and enter Speaker Hartman's mansion.
はい
Roger. Oh. Oh, nice. I got an achievement for attending the Schwarz auction with Tio. So I guess you have to play the game 3 times to get all 3 achievements. Right. I guess I can speak to some people while I'm here. Did you order room service by chance? If you can, give me a moment. I'll have your drinks and meal right away. Is our portraits different? I'm just curious. No, they're not. Okay. I thought they'd be a bit different if I go into the menu. It's been a long day. Might be a bit early, but I think I'm going to turn in for the night. He's not going to the auction. Here, here, dear. 3 cheers to the anniversary festival and the amazing parties it brings. Well, people are pumped up. No, why did Wazzy have to leave already? I can never get tired of admiring that handsome face of his. Handsome face. It was risky, but I somehow managed to snag a room here. I had to wait for hours hoping someone would cancel the reservation. Worth it in the end, I guess. Wait, you're the one who stole the last room. Oh, and the fishermen are staying here. Branch manager Certain did me a favor and booked this room for us. He might just look a humble angler, but he's actually pretty well off. What a marvelous hotel. My comrade here in Crossbow never fails to treat me to the best. It's also pretty cool to see Lloyd here too from Liberal. I would have never expected to see him here. This day couldn't get any better. On top of the park's goodness, I even managed to give Mishi a good kick. It's basically the heart of the Michelin Wonderland experience. Did nearly get me thrown out of the park though. Yes? What? Assault? The theme park pulls in some serious crowds, huh? Bet it's even more lively inside. Well, we don't have time to fool around today. Once we're ready, we should head to the Schwarz auction. Understood. It's okay, Tio. I'll take you next time. Last time we want is to be late. Time to move out. Were we able to catch the fireworks show? They soar high above the tippy top of the sky and then boom. The nightly parade is currently underway. All of Michelin's beloved mascots are merely marching to the beat, with Mishi at the front. It's one-of-a-kind spectacle for the park guests. I bet it is. I'm gonna be sick. The roller coaster was out of this world. I could put it into words. It'd be like whoosh. Well, something like that. What am I going to do with him? He can barely handle thrill rides, but he still forced himself to get on with us. Well, we hadn't had a family trip for a while, so I'm really happy he was able to make it. I'll have to thank my husband later for clearing a schedule for us. Yo, Giga Chad husband for not just making time, but going on the roller coaster knowing it would make him sick. He's a keeper. Alright, Kilika disappeared, so she's just not here anymore. How would you like dinner accompanied by a bottle of El Voile, one of the finest Erebonian wines in existence? It may fetch a modest price, but rest assured, its aroma is said to rival even the famous Grand Chardonnay. Grand Chardonnay, if I remember correctly, that's a vintage wine they produce in the Liberal Kingdom, right? I hear a bottle went for nearly 500,000 Mira in an auction they held over a few years ago. 500,000? I know people enjoyed their wine, but to sell for that much? The world of a wine connoisseur is one I could not begin to understand. If it's that good, I love a taste. I think I'll go for a glass, to see if it lives up to its reputation. Whoa, I'm joking. Cool your jets, Tio. I should hope so. Yep, all for Olivier to down. That's a good thing Mayor Maybell. Oh my gosh, I miss her. I got my calendar right. Today's the last day of the anniversary festival. But the city's going all out with their festivities. Darn, now I wish I went. Bet you did. Okay, we're done. Let's go quickly. Wait, I want to see if I can find the guy who's proposing to his girlfriend. They have to be out here somewhere. Oh no, we need to get to the ferry. It's almost time for us to leave. Let's hurry. My friend and I spent the whole day playing around at the theme park. We weren't planning to stay that long, so I was really shocked when we noticed the sun had already set. I bet. Where is the guy proposing to his wife? Ladies are too much for me to handle. They became disastrously clear as the day went on. About time we arrived. Okay. The ship bound for Crossbow City has just arrived. Please stand by and prepare to bound. He's not out here. Maybe he's on the other side. Man, today was the best day of my life. Happy 70th birthday, Crossbell. 70th birthday, damn. And you? I'm not sure one day was enough to take in everything. I'd like to come back here soon. I bet. But at these prices, I wonder. Well, that looks absolutely marvelous on you, dear. You've struck the perfect balance, incorporating all the latest trends in a way that pops, but isn't too busy. Really? Especially the glasses, I bet. If only Mr. Hemisphere worked for us, he could teach us a thing or two about style. Wow. Just what don't you get up to, Wazzy? Yep. I guess I'm surprised Wald wasn't here either. Oh, it's about time for the tourists to head back? Wonder why all the people are heading to a residential area. A party, perhaps? Yes, it's party time. My man here claims he's going to win me something beautiful at the auction, and his poor wife doesn't know a thing. Hee hee. It's almost time to head to the speaker's mansion. Tonight will be one to remember. Oh, he's out with his mistress. Sure, the theme park was enjoyable, but I really wanted to go into the jewelry store. Honestly, what a stupid rule to have. They've been here all day. I see you dressed to impress, or at least attempted to. By chance, were you also invited to Speaker Hartman's place tonight? Shut up, Gabrion. Stupid ass name. You kids are still out here? Aren't you feeling a bit chilly, Emmy? We've been talking about by the water side almost all day, and it's not the warmest outside. How about we head back to the mansion? I'll whip you up a hot bowl of soup. Okay, cute. Oh, Zell, he's still got a lot to learn to be a gentleman, but I guess he deserves a passing grade at least. By the time I'm done with him, he'll be the coolest, most proper gentleman to ever walk the continent. He's whipped already. Did you notice all the black suits guarding Speaker Hartman's place? Guess when you're essentially Crossbell's boss, your security can't be anything short but perfect. We'll see about that. Time to infiltrate. Well, I should be off. Showing up late won't give me any favors. Let's do this.
私の方は特に問題ありません。
I believe I am as ready as I ever will be.
そろそろ行きますか。
Should we go now?
ああ
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Tia. Lloyd puts on the shades. Okay, his sprite does look cooler though with those glasses on.
準備は OK だ。オ
Okay,
ークション会場に入ろう。
first things first. Let's try to get into the auction.
了解しました。
Roger.
ロイド、ティオちゃん、くれぐれも気をつけてね。
There's still a lot of unknown factors. Please be careful.
打ち合わせ通り
We'll be hanging out around this area like we planned.
何かあったら
If
すぐに
anything comes
エリー
up,
まで
give
連
us a
絡して
call
こ
on
い
your
よ
enigmas.
あ
Of course, you guys make sure to be cautious too.
それでは行ってきま
We
す。
will be off then. Oh shit, it's playing OST Disc 2 Track 26 Schwarz Auction. Is that Gabrion? Look at this guy. Thinks he's the most important person there. Who is Gabrion? Good question. He'll be the main villain of Trails to Azure or something.
ようこそ
Welcome to the
シュバル
Schwarz
ツオーク
Auction.
招待カード
May I see your
見せて
invitation?
あ
Of course, here you are. Okay. Thank you.
念のため
For security reasons, could you please give us your name and for
えっ
verification?
と
Names?
ガイ・バニングスだ。
I'm Guy Bannings.
身分は明かす
I
必
presume
要
it's
は
not
ないだろ
mandatory to use my real name, is it?
ええ
No, that won't be necessary. Oh, that's so cool. I love it.
そちらの方は
And your guest?
兄様、
Guy?
この方たちに名前を教える
Do I
必
really
要
have to
は
tell
ありま
this
すか？
strange man my name?
ああ
No,
その
that shouldn't
必
be
要はないよ
necessary.
この子は僕の妹
This young
だ。
lady is my little sister. Is that going to be a problem?
いえとんで
No,
もない
of course not.
ただ
Forgive my rudeness, but you two hardly resemble each other.
ええ、
Of
当
course
然
we
かと
don't.
私は母
My
様
mother
です
recently
よ
married his father, so we are not
兄
blood
様とは血
related.
がつながっていませんから。
Okay, Tio? Quick
も
backstory.
ちろん結婚だってできますし。
Because of that, we could even get married ourselves if we wanted.
まったく。
What am I gonna do with you? You're not old enough to be worrying about marriage.
まあ
Anyways, as you can see,
我が家にもい
though
ろ
we're
いろ
not
と事
siblings
情
by
があっ
birth,
て
we're
ね
family all the same.
ちなみにこの子は
On a different note, my sister here has some of the sharpest eyes I know.
今回のオークションの
I
デモ
brought her
の
along in order to help me size up some of the items that will be up for auction tonight.
楽しみですね。
I won't let you down,
兄
Guy.
様
That's a pretty cool dynamic too, because you know, a guy saved Tio, so it's like it's almost like an uncanny connection right now. You don't see siblings who get along this well every day.
それではガイ様
Well then, Master Bannings and his sister.
どうか存分に
It is our utmost wish that you enjoy tonight's auction to the fullest. Cool. They didn't seem to recognize us. It's the main lobby.
なんだここ
What kind of place did we step into?
なんだかお屋敷というより
The overall atmosphere reminds me more of a castle than a mansion.
維持するだけでも大変な
I
ミラが
cannot
かか
fathom
り
how
そう
much
で
mirror
す
it must cost to maintain it.
あ
Yeah,
あ想
this
像
place is
以
even
上だった
fancier than I'd imagined.
ハルトマン議長
Speaker Hartman and
こ
Ravash.
こまで大物だった
They're
の
more
か
influential than I even
よう
thought.
こそお客様
Dear guest,
シュバルツオークションへよう
welcome
こ
to
そ
the Schwarz auction.
お客様は
Is it your first time attending?
ああそうだけど
Yeah, that's right.
オークションは午後
The auction is scheduled to begin at 9 p.m. inside the main hall, straight ahead.
それまでの間
Until then, please enjoy a few drinks in the salon over there to the door to your left. If you're hungry, food is available as well.
ちなみに今宵
If you don't mind me asking, are you planning on staying the night with us?
いや
Oh, no.
ホテルに部屋を
You
取って
see,
いる
we've
し
already booked a room at Hotel Delphina and have friends waiting for us there.
今回は遠慮させてもらうよ
We appreciate the offer, but we'll have to pass this time.
かしこまりました
Very well. Guide Berkeley.
もし気が
If
変
you
わら
change
れ
your
た
mind,
場
please do
合
not hesitate to inform one of our attendants. We'll prepare a room straight away. Also, you are more than welcome to stroll around the estate as much as you'd like. However, please be aware that there are a few restricted areas. We apologize for the inconvenience in advance.
ああ分かった
That
よ
shouldn't be an issue.
案内お疲れ様です
Thank you for the information.
いえ何かあったら
My pleasure.
私や他の
If you need anything or have any complaints, please make sure to inform me or one of the other attendants.
それでは
Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, time to get a lay of the land
オー
now.
クション開催まで
We have roughly 2 hours before the auction goes underway.
一通り
Let's scope out the mansion for now.
了解です
Roger. Alright, let's do it. My wife is usually extremely shy. In order to break her out of her shell, I decided to bring her along. If she's going to survive in high society, it would be important for her to learn how to handle events like this. This is the first time my husband's brought me along to the speaker's mansion. The anticipation for the auction is killing me. Hope you'll be able to win something. Rest assured, the security team has everything under control. Please leave everything to us and enjoy the event. Are we able to bring our weapons inside? Just wondering. We're in the process of making the final preparations inside the main hall. If you would please wait a bit longer, it'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, so we can't go in here yet. No, I can, okay. This is the main hall. They even have a waterfall running
どう
down.
やらここがオークション会場
Apparently
みたい
this is where the actual auction is being held, but
なんかもう
this place is so over the top.
なんだか奥の方
They
に
even have an
水が
indoor
流れて
waterfall.
ますけど本当にここ
It is as if we were transported to an entirely different place.
とにかく
Well, let's just head somewhere else for now.
どんな招待客
I
が
still
いる
want
の
to see
か
for myself kind of people invited to an underground event such as this. Yeah, I gotta find Wazi and Kirika. The master's pet cat, Elizabeth, seems to have wandered off somewhere. Oh dear, I'm worried that she'll cause trouble for the rest of the guests. Whatever you say, Roxanne. There's still a little time until the auction begins, dear guest. The main hall is still being prepared, so we would appreciate if you could wait just a bit longer. I'm very sorry, due to the auction's preparations, we would ask that you refrain from getting on stage. This is where the lots, the light items up for auction, are going to be presented, so we have to take many precautions to guarantee their safety. I have a feeling this open-ended concept waterfall area means that someone's going to come in, steal the items. Can go this way, apparently. There's a second floor over here, okay. Nothing so- wait, is that the cat? Did I just find the cat? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I found the master's cat. Can I report it? Have you seen a black cat? Where are you hiding? Wait, that's a black cat? That's not black, man. That's like dark green. It's hideous. My mansion back in the Empire is nothing to scoff at, but this place blows mine out of the water. Now this is what you call luxurious. Let's check the right side.
だからその
It's just a great big misunderstanding, okay? This woman is a colleague of mine, that's all.
いいえごまかされま
Nah,
せ
you
んから
can't fool me.
様子がおかしいと
I
思った
thought you were acting suspicious, and it seems I was
他
right.
の女性
To
と
think
一
you
緒
have
に
the gall
来
to
ていた
come
な
here
ん
with
て
another woman. Uh-oh, busted.
やあ君たち
Wait,
無事に入れたよう
so
で何より
Wazi's woman got caught with I see, okay. So the woman that Wazi was escorting was the OG wife to the guy that we saw outside by the jewelry store with the pink-haired girl. Oh, nice. I see you were able to sneak inside with relative ease.
おかげさまでね
All thanks to you.
それより
What exactly is going on here? Oh, you know, just your run-of-the-mill crumbling marriage. Yeah, you're one to talk. After all, you brought some strange boy here with you. No, don't tell me you have that kind of relation with him.
その子は困っていた私を
This
手
young
助
man
けしてくれ
soothed
た
my
恩
troubled
人で
heart
す
in my
わ
time of need, I'll have you know.
クロスベルに来て右も
After
左
I
も分
first
から
came
ず
to
困ってい
Crossbell,
たところを
I was
助け
lost
て
and
くれて
confused. It was also unfamiliar to me, but Wazi came to my rescue.
オークション会場まで案内してくれ
He
て
even
わざ
offered to
わ
be
ざ
my
付
escort
き添い
here
ま
at
でして
the
くれた
auction, so I wouldn't have to come all on my lonesome. I'm surprised that Wazi used his real name as an alias for being a host. Usually you would want to mask that, I guess. He even offered to be my escort here to the auction, so I wouldn't have to come all by my lonesome.
あなたとそ
Our
ちらの
relation
女
is
性
nothing
の
like
ようないかがわしい
the
関
no
係で
doubt
はありません
salacious one you have with that stroll up.
僕として
I'd be more
は
than happy to make this
それ以
something
上
more,
の関係
Evelyn.
ね
So I have a proposition.
そんな薄情
How
な
about
ご
you
主人
ditch your
が
heartless
放って
husband and make love to me?
奥さんみたいな
I
けな
can't
げな
deny
可愛い
that
女性
adorably feisty ladies like yourself have a certain charm to them.
わ
What?
マジか
Wazi, I could
そんな
never. I would never. You. How about you go and try to pull your moves on someone else's wife, pal?
ああもう
I think I've had enough of
付き合ってら
this.
れないわジェームズさん
James, if you want to have an affair, be smarter about it next time.
まったくと
Uh,
っとと他の招
guess
待
I'll have to
客
see
を
if I
立てな
can
いと
land some other rich fool while I'm here.
ニキータ君
Oh no! He lost the gold digger. Nikita, wait.
いや
So,
やっぱ
so I
り
was
仕事上
right.
の
That
付き合い
nonsense
なん
about
て
it
嘘
being
で
a
すからね
colleague was a lie after all.
もう
She's
愛想が
just
つ
a
きました
friend. She's just a coworker. It's not like that. I'm fed up with your crap.
私このま
If
ま
this is
実
how
家に
things
帰
are,
らせてもらい
I'd
ます
rather go live with my parents again.
エバリンそん
Huh,
な
hold on.
なるほど
I see.
これが
This
痴
must
話
be what
喧
they call
嘩
a
です
lover's quarrel.
えっと
I think we're gonna head on out now, Wazi. I can't say I
それ
blame
がい
you.
いねまた後で
Enjoy the party, you two.
だい
Hey, I'll see you back in the downtown district, I guess. This is the longest dining table I've ever seen. Their argument is making me nervous. And I never clean well when I'm nervous. I doubt I'll be able to mediate this fight, considering this tense atmosphere. I suppose I have no choice but to give up on cleaning until this storm blows over. Evelyn, please wait, this is all my fault, every bit of it. Please, just please, don't leave me. Nikita, she tempted me into taking her. It wasn't my fault. She approached me. How can you stand there and lie right to my face? Have you no shame? I can't take this anymore. You better believe your mother will hear about this, James. No, please, anything but that. I don't care anymore. This is the way things are. I'd rather go with Wazi. Wait, no, I gotta speak to Wazi again. I'll meet with you two later. This little fuss might drag on for a while, so I've decided to try to defuse the whole thing. Is this mess not yours to begin with? Looking at them, it seems you'll have your work cut out for you, so good luck. Alright. James told me he would win me jewelry at the auction, so much for that. I have to find another lonely guest while I still can. Typical men. Hello, madame. Can I help you? Where does this go? Holy crap. Ooh, this is cinematic. Does this oversee the main hall? I'm assuming it does, since the waterfall runs down this way.
なあティオ
Hey, Tio,
こういう設備
about
を
how much
屋内
mirror
で
do you
作る
think
の
it took to build all of this?
私に聞かれても
Why do you assume I would know?
ただ
All I can
バ
say
カ
for
バ
sure is
カ
that
しい
it
ほ
was
ど
an
のミラ
absurd
が
amount.
必要
What's with Speaker Hartman?
昔からの名門とはいえ
Oh, there he is. There's
そこ
Letcher.
までの資産家なの
I know he's from nobility, but is he really that wealthy? What?
あなたは
You.
よ
Oh, what's up, guys?
ドレスアップしたようだが
Hey, those clothes don't look
なかな
too
か似合って
shabby
る
on
じ
you.
ゃない。うんうん
Guess you got some sense of
パーティ
style
ーに
after
清
all.
掃してく
いや
I love how he's still wearing the same outfit. Oh, you're one to talk.
説得力ゼ
Coming
ロ
from you,
では
that
な
does
い
not
か
instill
と
much confidence.
ハルトマンのおっさんも自分の
Hey
家のよ
now,
うに
Hartman told me to make
くつろ
ourselves
げ
at
とか言
home,
って
so
たから
that's exactly what I'm doing. Winning crossbow,
あ
etc.
んたらもぼちぼち楽し
Yeah,
んで
but
るよ
enough
うで
about my
何
clothes. You guys look like you're having fun.
ま俺に比
Oh,
べ
you
た
have a
ら
long way to
ま
go
だ
before
ま
you're
だ
able to
だな
have as much fun as me. Ooh, it's got a katana. What? Or is that a fishing rod?
どれどれ
Let's see here.
あの
I
辺
think
り
I found my sweet spot. How do you fish inside of a mansion?
ちょいきなり何をやって
What,
るんですか
what are you doing?
フリーダムすぎで
This man has no
す
regard for socially acceptable behavior.
そもそもこんな
Furthermore,
場
the
所で
likelihood of you catching a fish in the mansion's waterfall is...
おおお来た来た
釣れました
Never mind. Wait, what even
よ
is that?
し今日はなかなかいい
I
ものが
believe
釣れたな
this is what pros call a butte. I'm sure Noir would appreciate something like this.
鑑賞用の
If I remember correctly, that kind of goldfish is typically kept and displayed in high-class
って
establishments.
いうかさすがにまずいんじゃ
Wait, are you really just gonna take it? You just put it in his
それ
back
では
pocket?
さらばだ
See you later, guys.
ま
Good
あ
luck.
んたらの方も
Hope
いい
you'll
もん
be
釣れ
able
ると
to
いいな
fish up something this nice yourselves. Huh? The man just put a goldfish in his back pocket like it was nothing. You know he's gonna be like, his butt's gonna be wet for the auction.
深く考える
Trying
だ
to
け
understand what just happened would be a waste of time. Yeah, my bad. Okay, well we know he's here now. Let's see if we can find Kilika. Okay, this goes to the other side though. Let me head back because I do want to see what's on the other side I missed. Because I skipped going up here. This place is enormous. Oh, some people in here. This auction is the perfect opportunity to forge new connections with influential people from all over Zemuria. My dear sweet daughter, how about we find you a good husband while we're here? Oh, now father, I think you just want to use me to make some new friends. Now that I think about it, isn't it political marriage the only reason you were adopted into mother's family? Bruh, you caught me. Oh father, you do love your jokes. Power play amongst internal members of a family. Haven't I seen that before? Despite most hiding their real names, the people invited to this event are all powerful individuals from both the Empire and the Republic. Politicians and nobles are quite skilled with swapping up personas for each and every circumstance. Of course, that includes me too. Hehe. Okay, buddy. Don't act like the only reason why you're here is because you're like catering staff, okay? There's a reason why you're working for the auction, not actually invited to the auction. A big difference. Alright, let's check up here. This is the 4th floor.
お客様
I'm terribly sorry, sir, but I can't let you through here. This room is for staff only.
ああそれ
Sorry.
は失礼
Got a little overwhelmed by the size
広
of
す
this
ぎて
place
迷
and
った
lost
み
our
たい
way.
マフィアが詰め
It's
て
the
いる
mafia is guarding the spot.
おいちゃんとリスト通りに揃っているんだろうな
Hey, everything's sorted like it says in the list, right?
ああ
Yeah, it's almost time to carry the goods for the first half out.
そろそろ会場に運び出すぞ
Okay, so this is where they're storing the items. Ah, son of
ひょ
a...
っとして
By any chance, are the pieces being stored in there?
ええ
Correct. We've been keeping a watchful eye over them so things can run as smoothly as possible tonight. You can look forward to seeing everything once the auction begins. Of course, I
も
wouldn't
ちろん
miss
期
it for
待
the
してい
world.
るそれじゃ
Ready to head back?
はい
I'm ready if you are, guy.
見つけた
Ooh, again. I think it was using the, which font was that again? Not Impact. Servagus, maybe?
ロイドさん
いや
No, that's nothing.
早くここを
Let's
離
just
れよ
hurry and get out of here. Okay. 4th floor is where they're holding the items on this side. Let's check the connector now. So this is the left side. Left side, right side, left side now. Oh, Kilika's here. Is that Imelda? I'm not surprised that she's here. You know who should be here? Jingo. Look at that spread. There really are a lot of party guests too.
なんだか豪華そうなお料
I've
理ば
never
っ
seen
かり
such
で
an
すね。
extravagant pile of food.
ロイドさん、
Will you be having
何か
anything,
食べま
Lloyd?
す？
No, I think my nerves may be losing the appetite I may have had. Though, if you want to grab something, be my guest too.
いえ、
That's okay.
私も特
I'm
に
not
空腹では
particularly
ありま
hungry
せん。
either. Okay, if you say so. You want to try any of this crispied fried chicken? Speaker Hartman's name supposedly carries quite a lot of influence within the Empire. If I could somehow use this opportunity to get into his good graces, my future would be set. Heh. Well, that's what they all say though, but even connections come at a cost. Those men in the black suits working security, they're from Ravash & Co., aren't they? That macaroni is deep within Speaker Hartman's pockets, that much is clear. I'll show him. Lapdogs like macaroni get tossed aside the moment they make a single mistake. Yep. That's the same for you too, buddy. It would appear you aren't very well accustomed to auctions like this, am I correct? Well, be careful. The excitement that comes from fighting a bidding war can be positively addicting. I bet. Every time I come to Crossbow, I'm reminded of just how laughably incompetent its police department is. I mean, they're not even able to shut down something that's clearly illegal, yet widely known as this auction. Or perhaps it just speaks to Speaker Hartman's absolute authority over this state. Ha 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 ha. Damn it. Yeah, that's kind of a direct jab, that one. Apparently the centerpiece of the auction is being kept secret. I can only assume it is something of immense value. Perhaps it's something stolen by that phantom thief P. No way he's one of the funders here. Look rather they're young to be given an invite to an event like this. You must either be a noble or a very wealthy individual. If you don't mind, could you tell me a little about your background? About that. Nervous, are you? It's no wonder given your age. I suppose it was a bit of a faux pas to ask such a question in a place like this. Please accept my apologies, young man. Have a nice look at the Esmelis ring I won last year. Is it not simply beautiful? This year I'm going to win something that can match its splendor. It said that Speaker Hartman and its connections with Erbonia's Blood and Iron Chancellor. I guess that's to be expected from a man descended from imperial nobility. His company isn't to be the same as a common man's. Right. Oh, what do we have here? I know I've seen those two faces before. Imelda, how did you end up here? Well, an invitation found its way to my doorstep. Curiosity bid me come. A shady old lady as well. If you don't mind, could you? Don't worry, I don't intend to snitch. Knowing that you're here, sneaking around a place like crawling with some unsavory people is quite amusing for this old woman. Tonight's dinner party was hosted and funded by Mr. Hartman, entirely out of the kindness of his heart. On his behalf, please feel free to eat to your heart's content. I think I will. Each dish presented tonight is an unmatched delicacy prepared by the mansion's very own chef. Please feel free to stop me if you need anything at all. Butler Kristoff. And now we see Kilika.
あら、
あなたは
You are... What a surprise.
こんな場所であな
Can't
た
say I
た
was
ちと会
expecting
う
to
な
run
ん
into
て。
you two here.
これは
Well,
そう。
we were just...
ソファンの事情が
Certain
ありま
factors
し
led
て
to us being here. But I won't press the
そ
issue.
れで、この
So what
会
name
場
should
で
I
は
use
ど
to
う
address you
名
two
で
at
呼べ
this
ばいい
event?
の？
What?
どうしてそ
How
れ
did you...
あなたたちの立場
Well,
を考え
considering
れ
your
ば
affiliation, it's not hard to guess why you're here.
そして
Plus, you're supposed to provide your name when you hand over your invitation at the door. So,
なんと呼べ
how
ば
should I
いいの？
address you? Alright, she's trying to like cover for us too, maybe later. You can call me Guy. Very well, Guy.
私はそのままキリカと
You
呼ん
can
で
keep
ちょう
calling me
だい。
Kilika. Alright,
それで
so what brings you to the
どう
Schwarz
して
auction?
やはり
Interested in bidding on something? Given the nature of my job, I've come to know my fair share of collectors. And so they request that I inspect what kind of goods are being auctioned off here. Market research, if you will.
なるほど
Got it.
しかし、ハル
You
トマ
know,
ン議長
that
という
Speaker
人は
Hartman strikes me
な
as
かな
quite
か
the
憎め
shrewd
ない人
character.
物。このオークシ
This
ョン。
auction structure is very finely crafted.
よくできている
Finely crafted?
どういうことですか
Could you explain?
決して摘発さ
Think
れる
about
こ
it,
と
an
のない
unknown underground
上
auction
流
designed
階級御用達
exclusively for the
の
elite.
それは
It's quite the
各国の
convenient
有
meeting
力者に
place
と
for
っ
the
て
prominent figures
実
across
に都合のい
Zemuria.
い単なる盗品以
And
外
it's
に
more
も
than just smuggled
賄賂の
goods
品
being
や
sold here.
資金調
You
達
have
のため
bribery
の
material,
横流し
illicit fundraiser items, and who knows what else.
それらを自国で処分しようとすれば
If said figures try to unload all these items in their own countries, they wouldn't be able to avoid the law's notice for long. Yeah. Well, we know that already. That's why Crossbow is used as an offshoring location for commerce, because it also facilitates black markets as well.
でも
However,
このクロスベ
here
ル
in
では
Crossbell,
皆
such
が拠点
activities
され
is
て
allowed
し
to
ま
go
う
unimpeded. Right.
だからこそ
This is why the Empire and Republic have turned a blind eye to the Schwarz auction. I expect there's a bunch of questionable pieces that will be presented tonight, including items of dubious provenance that both countries will be willing to part with for the right price.
要するに国際的に
In other words, this is unofficially sanctioned into international black market.
そう聞くと
It is a terrible
結構
situation
え
all
げつ
around.
ないですね。
もちろんそんな仕組みも
Of
クロス
course,
ベル
one
なら
could
では
claim
と
such
言
an
えるわ
arrangement is only possible in a place such as
あ
Crossbell.
なたたちにとっては
This
歯
may
が
be
ゆ
a
い
hard
現実
truth
で
to
しょうけ
swallow,
ど
but
まあ逆らうの
going
は難
against
し
this
いでしょ
will
う
be an
ね
uphill battle.
ロイドさん、
Bro, we already know this.
ただ
Yet, no matter how
よくで
finely
きてはいて
crafted this
も
arrangement may
不
be,
自
it
然な
remains
仕組みであるの
it
は
remains
確
an
かに
unnatural creation.
万物は気の流れと調和によ
Chi
って成り立つ
encapsulates everything around us, ever flowing in harmony.
歪んだものは歪んだままでは決して長続
Distorted
きはし
constructs
ない
will
わ
always be as such, and so they are fleeting and impermanent.
何かきっかけがあれば
One tiny thing
いつ
could be enough
崩
to
れ去
make
っ
the
ても
whole
おかしくない
foundation fall apart.
その意味では
What I mean to say is that perhaps your efforts will not be in vain.
キリカさん
Hmm.
なんだか心強いで
Thanks for the vote of confidence. It appears that I've taken up quite a bit of
お
your
しゃべり
precious
がせっ
time.
かくの機会だから
This is a rare
いろい
opportunity.
ろな
You
ものを
should
見
take
てくるといいわ
in everything you possibly can tonight.
それがきっと
I'm sure that it will
あなた
serve
た
you
ちの
well in
糧
the
に
days
な
to
るはず
come.
はい
Yes, ma'am. Wise words. Man, I would have never thought that the guild, the Bracer Guild admin lady from Zeiss would just like show up in this game. Like if you told me after playing like the second game that oh Kilika's gonna be at the illegal auction in Crossbell, it's like okay. I never would have expected this. Still, a chance to quash this auction once and for all may be closer than I thought. Make sure you look around and take in all of it. I'm sure this experience will prove quite useful. I bet it will be too. Taking all this food, how about that? Is that?
ご来場の皆様
Wait, I haven't looked around yet. Ladies and gentlemen,
オークションの主
the
催者
sponsor
が
of
参
tonight's
り
event
ま
has
した
arrived.
の
I'd like
で
to greet you all. No, I haven't looked at the higher... Oh shit, it's Garcia and Macaroni. Wait, no, it's just Macaroni. Those two.
ひょっとして
If I'm not mistaken,
マフィアの会長さん
that's the
と
Mafia's Don, the leader, and the leader of the Imperial faction, isn't it? Good evening, everyone. I am Macaroni, president of Ravache & Co., and sponsor of this cherished auction. By my count, this is our 8th annual auction. Man, does time sure fly. I'm happy to announce that attendance increases with every year, and of course, we've expanded our lineup to auction exhibits to account for that. Everything you see before you is the fruit of your continued patronage. The night is yours, my guest. Okay, I hope the Dawn has some headphone chargers too, because I'm gonna need it right now. There is still one other thing that must be addressed. Every year without fail, one man graciously hosts us and our auction at this breathtaking mansion. And today I present to you a representative of Crossbell State, a powerful politician within our diet. Okay, this is Hartman. Speaker Hartman. This is the first time we're seeing him in person. Though previously mentioned, allow me to introduce myself once more. I am Hartman, the Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. It is a great honor to serve as your host and offer my humble home for tonight's festivities. Believe me, this is no ordinary auction. Famous individuals from a multitude of fields have come to socialize and mingle tonight. Remember, this night is still young, and I have prepared a modest after-party for you all following the conclusion of the auction. For tonight, it would be my pleasure if you would all consider my home as your home. Everyone, please enjoy yourselves.
あれが
So those are the two we've heard so much about.
議長の方は
The speaker definitely has the air of a high-level politician.
自分が偉いっていう
He certainly seems assured of his own greatness.
全然ウルバーチェの会長の方
As for
は
Don Macaroni,
ずるく
get the impression he's
しぶとい
extremely
感じでしょうか
obstinate.
ああ
Yeah,
ど
they
ちら
aren't going to be
も
easy to
一
go
筋
up
縄じゃ
against.
できれば話してみた
I'd
い
like
け
to
ど
speak with them, but I doubt that'd be a
さすが
smart
に
move
自重
now.
した方が良さそ
What
う
do
だ
you
な
mean, Lloyd? Don't give away who you are.
君主危うきに近寄
Right,
ら
it'd
ず
be
で
prudent
す
to avoid danger if we can.
目立たないよう出るべきかと
I recommend we attempt to stay as inconspicuous as possible.
分かった
Alright.
さりげなく
Let's try to sneak out of this
サロンから
salon without attracting much attention. Sneak out. Ah, damn that clever Macaroni. It's infuriating how smug he is, all because he managed to become Speaker Hartman's lapdog. If he's smart enough, he'd be extra cautious about avoiding any fibs. Speak to Kiriko now. So that's Hartman, crossbow speaker of the Diet. He looks like quite the formidable man. Every time I lay eyes on that macaroni kid, I can't help but see a big fat raccoon. I don't just mean his mannerisms, his face itself reminds me of a raccoon. Okay. It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Speaker Hartman. I'm most grateful for the invitation. Oh, you're the Republican Diet member, are you not? Pleasure's all mine. I've also been meaning to make your acquaintance for some time now. Is that so? Does that mean I can expect a healthy relation between us now? But of course. You really bailed me out of a nasty situation when you did me that favor. Thanks to you, those accursed journalists weren't able to get their story. Ever since then, everything's been quiet. It's good news. Well, as long as I stand at the helm of the Diet, it's only a matter of course that I lend you a hand. Besides, it goes without saying that I'll need everyone's support in the coming years. I always knew you were such a sharp one, Speaker Hartman. Ladies and gentlemen, the auction will be starting shortly, and with that, our friends will become rivals. Let's take this time to deepen our bonds with friends and partners until it's time. Tonight, we intend to present to you fine men and women some extraordinary goods. Wish each and every one of you the best of luck in winning what you desire. Speaker Hartman of the Imperial Faction and Revanche & Co.'s Don Macaroni. I'd like to speak with them, but I think it'd be best to step away for now. I have high expectations for both of you. Don't make any mistakes tonight. I don't want those police dogs to have a single excuse to come sniffing around here, understand? Have some faith. Don't worry, we're always careful in our endeavors. Really now. I plan to win a marvelous jewel in tonight's auction and go to this year's after party as a new woman. I'm expecting to see items just as stunning as the beautiful ring I won during last year. The boss and Speaker Hartman seem like they're in a good mood. With luck, they'll stay that way. What is this? Pardon me if I seem on edge. We're simply being as vigilant as possible to ensure the safety of our guests. I'm really looking forward to the auction tonight, okay? There's no doubt in my mind that everything they put on the stage will be a treasure in its own right. If you can wait a bit longer, the auction will soon be underway. The cocktail party will end as the auction begins, so please get something to eat while you still can. I think I might too, because I want to maybe end the episode after I look around so I can grab something to eat and then enjoy the auction. That was the connector. Let's go up here now. I haven't explored all the rooms yet. I'm not in much of a mood for a buffet. Meals truly taste best when you have maids serve them to you. Anything less can't just measure up. I managed to get an invitation from an acquaintance of mine, though I'm not sure if I belong in this kind of environment. I think I'm just going to wait here until the auction starts. Nobody's in here? There's a lot of empty rooms. This is the perfect time to bug some of these rooms to learn some international information. Rumor has it that the highlight of tonight's auction will be a most exquisitely crafted doll. When I heard that, I can only assume it is worth the work of the Rosenberg studio. Can't wait until it finally starts. My husband adores dolls more than anything in the world. At first I found his fascination with them a bit childish, but since then I come to truly appreciate their beauty. They have a charm to them that just pulls you right in. We'll have to see. No doubt Ren actually probably got her invitations through the Rosenberg studio then in that case. Excuse me, sir. This is the owner's personal room. Oh, you mean Speaker Hartman's? Quite so, sir. Unfortunately, Mr. Hartman is currently absent. He will soon be at the salon, which is on the left-hand side of the first floor. Alright, I saw him not too long ago. Excuse us. Okay, so Speaker Hartman's room, left side. Auction items, right side. 4th floor. Got it. Alright, we're out of here then. I wasn't expecting this. I was sure they'd try to pull something stupid by now. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, boss. Oh, he's probably talking about Heiyue, how they haven't kind of done anything yet. Besides, I don't even Heiyue could pull off something big enough to ruin Speaker Hartman's rep. Don't underestimate him, dumbass. You'll get Yin. I've heard a story about this Chow guy. He's even got Heiyue's old guard on edge. If they catch you with your guard down, you're as good as dead. Sorry, boss. Anyway, something just feels off with this year's auction. I got a feeling that someone besides Heiyue is messing with us. That's what my gut says, at least. Really? Is it your Jaeger instincts talking? Sure, something like that. Or maybe I'm just getting old. I'd love if everything went off without a hitch, but I just can't shake the feeling. It's the same feeling I get before going out on a hunt. Huh. can we not approach them? He's
マフィアの若
the
頭
Mafia
さん
second in command.
おっとこいつは失礼
Ah, my
当
apologies.
会場の警備を担当している
My name is Garcia
Garcia
Rossi. I'm in charge of tonight's security detail.
防犯のため見回って
As
る
part
最
of
中でして
that, I make sure to patrol this area ever so often.
ご容赦を
Please forgive me for any inconvenience that might
い
cause.
や
No trouble at all. I can see you're all doing a great
なん
job.
とか離脱しないと
We have to find some excuse to leave, or
お客さん
I can't shake the feeling that we've met somewhere before, sir.
気のせいじゃないかな
It might just be your imagination. These glasses are definitely a different person.
あなたみたいな大柄な人
I doubt if you're meeting such a mountain of a man as yourself. You may be
そ
right.
うか
Still, just to be safe, do you mind telling me your name?
なあ
Sure, I don't see why not.
はじめまして
Guy Bannings.
ガイ・バニングスという
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Rosie.
ガイあって
Something about that rings a bell. Crap, did I screw up?
絶対絶命です
Things are looking grim.
遅れてしまいましたわね
Sorry I'm late. Who? Oh shit, it's Belle.
Eh?
Huh?
マリオ・ベルさんこんばんはガイさん
Good evening, Guy.
こんな場所で会える
Fancy meeting you in a
なんて
place like this.
ええ
Yeah, you too.
確かに予想
It
外
is quite
です
unexpected.
お
Hmm?
嬢さんは
Who might you be,
どちらさん
madam?
私の名はマリア・ベル
I'm Maribel Kwa.
お見知りおき
A pleasure to meet you.
IBC の
Kwa is in the IBC?
これはこれは
Oh, yeah, my sincerest apologies, Miss Kwa. I was told you'd be attending.
今年はついに
I think you finally decided to accept our invitation this year. I thought it would paint me in a bad light if I kept on refusing your kind offer.
こちらの方々は
Also, these two guests are dear friends of mine.
何か問題でもあ
Is
る
there some sort of problem here?
いやいや
Of course not.
改めまして
Allow me the privilege of welcoming you to the Schwarz auction one more time. Dang, she's here too. I kind of wish I brought Ellie, but it's okay. I'll get to probably invite all three of them later
まずはハルトマン議長
when I
に
play this
ご
game
案内いたしましょうか
in my own time. Would you like me to show you where Speaker Hartman is? I will pay our beloved speaker a visit later.
それより
In the meantime, could you have a room prepared for me?
先ほどまで商談を
I've
して
been
い
in
た
a
ので
business meeting a good portion of the rest of the day, and would love to get a bit of rest.
かしこまりました
Very well.
おい
You heard her. Miss Kwa would like a room
部屋
prepared.
くれぐれも粗相
You better watch yourself and treat her with the utmost respect, alright? Yes, sir. Please,
それ
Miss
で
Kwa,
は
allow me to show
案
you
内
to your
させて
room.
いただきます
Damn, she bailed us out. So that's what's going on.
なかなか
Quite the bold move, guys.
ええまあ
Yeah, well,
実際には
I can see how it might seem like we're doing this for our own self-satisfaction. Now, don't get me wrong. I like your idea.
エリーの同僚
If you weren't as
なら
determined as you are, there's no way I could allow you to
その
become one of Ellie's coworkers.
そういうもんですか
Ah, you don't
よ
say.
っぽどエリーさんが大事みたい
Ellie
で
must be
す
very
ね
important to you.
ええ
Yes, it would be an exaggeration to say that I love her.
ええ
I? Come again?
だってあの子
I mean, isn't she just the cutest thing?
まっすぐで意
Despite
志
being
が
blunt,
強く
stubborn,
て
and proud, she still has an elegance and calming aura about her.
私の自慢の友
She's
人
my
で
best
す
friend, and I couldn't be prouder of her.
確かに
Savior complex for her friend. Maybe Ellie like saved her a long time ago or something. Like literally.
俺たちにとっても
Well, we're all proud to work alongside her too. If Ellie heard you say that, I imagine she would turn a particularly vivid shape of red.
ただまあ
Oh, it's a shame she wasn't able to accompany the two of you. I would have loved to be able to experience the auction with her.
そういえば
Speaking of that,
どういう事情
is
で
there a particular reason you came to the auction?
先ほどの話を聞
From
く
what you said earlier, it sounds like this is your first time attending.
ハルトマン議長からは
Well,
毎
you
年
see, I receive invitations from Speaker Hartman every year, practically begging me to come.
ただまあ
But as I'm sure you
怪
know,
しい方々との
he's
付
a man
き合
whose
いがあ
connections with some
って
especially unsavory individuals.
お父様はいろいろと理由を
My
つけて
father was never short of
断っている
excuses every year to avoid attending,
私の方は
but it was always more
なかなか
difficult for me to dodge the invite, and so I was finally forced to give in this year.
何か事情でも
Why is that exactly?
ミシュラムの開発計画は
You see, I'm in charge of all of
私が担当
Michelin's
してます
current
から
development projects.
その関係で
That's the reason why I couldn't decline yet another invitation from Speaker Hartman, given that he's lived here for so long. Right, it's on his territory.
そ
That's right, you're in charge of a number of IBC projects, aren't you?
と言ってもホテルと
Yes, but I only manage the hotel and theme park here.
それと
Also, I've heard rumors that there will be something particularly interesting up for auction this year. My interest was piqued, so I decided it was time I finally attended. So then,
どういう品ですか？
what is it exactly?
ローゼンベルク工房
An
製
antique
の
doll
初期の
crafted
アー
during
テ
the
ィクト
early days of the Rosenberg studio.
構図家の間で
Among doll
価格
connoisseurs
の
such as
値段が
myself,
ついた
those particular dolls are considered the ultimate rarity and sell for an exceptionally high price. Right. That's probably why she's here too, because she does have dolls as seen in her room.
アンティークドール
An antique doll from the famous studio.
やっぱりそれも
I presume there's quite a history behind it for it to have ended up here.
盗品か
I don't know if it was stolen
ど
or
こぞ
some
の
rich
資産家が
man
後ろ
had a
暗い
part
理由で
with
手
it
放
for
した
some
も
reason.
詳細は分かりま
But
せん
what I do know is that rumors say it's an
噂では
absolute
素晴らしい
masterpiece.
コレクターの一人と
As
し
a
て
collector, I can't let this chance pass me by, can I?
なるほど
Can't argue with that logic.
ちなみに
Approximately how does one of these dolls usually sell
いくら
for?
くらいの値がつくんで
そうですわね
Let me think.
初期の作品
The
は
studio earlier works with
最近のもの
were
より
much bigger than
一倍以
their
上
ones
大きかった
now,
ら
and
し
they
く
rarely
て
show up on the
ほ
market
とんど
anymore.
マイスターも
Given the fact that the doll maker doesn't intend to make any like those again, they've racked up quite the premium.
以前帝都で開
One
か
was
れ
even
たオ
sold
ークシ
for
ョンでは
approximately 5 million
500
mira
万
at
円
an
で
auction
落札
in
さ
the
れた
Imperial
作品もあ
capital.
ったそうですよ
B, when Good Smile doesn't rerun their some of their old scale figures. Oh god, yes, I understand all too well the scarcity effect.
人形一
What,
体にそ
one
んな値が
doll is that much?
メインクラスの動
Not
力
much
演
Mira
算
could
機
buy
が
a
買え
top
そう
of
な
the
値段で
line
すね
Orbital computer.
もしかして
Must be intended to win it in
その
tonight's
人
auction,
形を落
correct?
札するつもりですか？
由来がどう
Oh,
あ
I
れ
most certainly
人
am.
形には罪は
Besides,
ありません
regardless of how it ended up here, it's not the doll's
も
fault.
ちろん盗品であった場合は
Of course, if it turns out it was stolen, I'll make sure to take the proper measures.
その上
That
で
includes formally negotiating with the former owner to officially make it mine.
参りました
How thorough.
太っ腹す
You
ぎ
are
で
quite free
す
with your expenditures.
あら
Bro, she is the daughter of the literal international bank. Money is her blood.
失礼しますマリアベル
Pardon
様
me, Miss
オ
Kwa.
ークションの開催
Just so you're aware, the auction will begin
そろそろ
shortly.
近づいて
そうありがとう
Ah, thank you for letting me know.
すぐに参りますか
I'll
ら
head there in just a minute, so please prepare 3 seats, preferably in the back for us, will you?
かしこまりました
It'd be my pleasure.
そのマリアベルさん
Maribel? I know what you're
心配い
thinking.
りません
There's no need to worry.
私が議長
I'll
に
wait
挨
until
拶
after
す
the
るのは
auction to introduce
オー
myself
クシ
to
ョ
the
ンが終わ
speaker.
った後ですし
He won't see you.
まあそれなら
If that's the case, there won't be any conflicts.
わかりました
Okay then. We might as well go with you since we have the
ご一
chance.
緒マリアベルさん
Thanks for setting us up with the seats.
こ
Oh, it
ち
was
ら
nothing. Sweet. Oh, now she's with us. We talk to some people with her now. If there are any people, which side am I even on? Oh. I'm gonna have to file a divorce. Oh my god, it's them. Well, that's all I can think about. Wazi said this to me. The fact that you can't forgive him means that you really love him. I lost sight of what is truly important to me. Oh, I need to thank Wazi for helping me understand that. With my husband reflecting on his actions, I've decided to forgive him just this once. That was the first time I've seen Evelyn that furious, and to tell the truth, I was petrified. Due to her extremely docile nature, I thought I could get away with anything, and I ended up becoming a womanizer. Can't believe she had such an intense personality hidden away all this time. Okay. It's not my problem. I am disassociating now. And this is where they keep the items. I beg your pardon, but if you stay here, you'll be in the way as we transport our exhibits. Please make your way back to the exhibit hall. That's the connector. Let's go this way. Is there anybody here now? Oh, Wazi's not here anymore. Thank goodness that couple finally stopped arguing. They were this close to drawing blood, and I have no idea what I would have done if it came to that. Security. This here is the banquet hall, where VIPs are normally hosted. It's not planned on being used today, so please refrain from staying here. Okay, connector. Anybody here? There's still some time left before the auction, so I'm having myself a tour of the mansion. These decorations are mind-blowing. You really feel how much authority Speaker Hartman holds. I bet. Alright, let's go up here now. Check these rooms. Nope, nobody here. Nobody here. I think everyone's gone to the auction now. Let's head up here. This is the Hartman's room. Please hurry to the main hall. The auction will begin shortly. Since the auction is about to begin, the cocktail party is now closed. After tonight's auction, the after party will be held in the estate courtyard. We'd love if you could attend. Look at all this food that nobody ate. Can I take it home for leftovers? Something wrong? But Hartman and all the guests have already gone to the auction venue. Okay, let's go. I misplaced my wallet here. The curtains are about to open. I'll show all these naysayers that Rosenberg Studio doll is mine. What's this? It looks to me like my rival for the evening has finally made his appearance. You're the only one with eyes for that doll, and I assure you I will not lose. Huh, you have guts, young lady. Please try to go easy on me. Well, you don't have a portrait and you don't even have a name, which means you're just a nobody. Seems like my dear husband is finding it hard to contain his enthusiasm. Once we're seated, I'll need him to cool his head before the auction starts. That Schwarz auction will soon begin. Please head inside to the main hall and take your seats as soon as possible. You must be Miss Maribel and her acquaintances, correct? I've heard about you from the guide. We'll be waiting for you inside the hall. We've prepared a row of seats in the back. Thanks. Come along now. Let's not waste any time and go in. Invitee. Oh my god, it's the lady that's looking for another rich guy. Since I've been talking to this woman for a while now, I decided that, heck, I should just invite her to the auction. Well, I also have an ulterior motive. It wouldn't reflect well on me if I came without a partner. Thank Idios for placing a convenient woman like her in my life. Oh? Do I spy a man with no +1? I might just have to introduce myself. James certainly wasn't strapped for Mira, but I wonder how this man's wallet compares to his. You'll just have to find out, huh? Aren't you planning to head to the auction? It's held in the main hall. Since we're all here, why don't we head inside together? Alright, and I will head on in next time, just so that in case any major story stuff happens, I'll catch it all there.